Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and today we will have the 10 most common questions about Windows 10 that I get and that I get over and over and over again. So hopefully you people will be watching this video and getting an answer to these questions. So this is the top 10 questions that I got regarding the upgrade to Windows 10. So what do I need to upgrade to Windows 10? Free. All you need is to have a computer that's running Windows 7 SP1 or Service Pack 1. It's very important. If you don't have Service Pack 1 on Windows 7, you cannot upgrade. You have to upgrade it to Service Pack 1. Or Windows 8.1. If you have a Windows 8, you have not upgraded to 8.1, you won't get the upgrade. You have to upgrade to 8.1, then you'll have the upgrade. And it's free if you upgrade for the first year, and stays free forever if you got it free, as long as you have the same computer. So if your computer lives on to the next 7 years, you'll be able to reinstall in 3 years, do a clean install. You'll still have it free because you got it free, and it's yours to install as many times as you want in your computer, and it will stay free as long as you get the free upgrade in the first year. So that stays free, and there's no catch, there's no subscription, there's no nothing after 1 year. It's just there and it's free, and you'll get updates, and that's it. Question number 2. This one has been really popular in the past few weeks. Can I roll back my computer? Can I go back in time? Can I go back in time and just go back to Windows 7 if I don't like Windows 10, or Windows 8.1 if I don't like Windows 10? Yes. But for a limited time. From what I understand, it's 30 days. For the first 30 days of your computer usage with Windows 10, if you, for some reason, don't like it, if for some reason something's wrong, and you want to go back, you'll have an option that lets you go back to Windows 7 or Windows 8, and everything will be back like it was by rolling back. I've tried that option in the preview, the technical preview. I was curious to see if it worked, so I did a little experiment, and it seems to work really well. The rollback seems to really put back your Windows like it was before. So yep, you don't like it? Hey, just roll back, and that's it. Will it keep my files if I upgrade, or will I lose everything? You will have two options when you update your operating system. The first one will be to upgrade to Windows 10 and keep all your files and folders, keep all your programs, and technically it should keep everything. And when you go to Windows 10, when that desktop appears, or you should have your icons, should have everything there, and even the programs you had should still be there and work. That said, on the program side, it's always a little risky, because you got to understand that we are moving to a new operating system. So most programs will work, but I wouldn't be surprised that here and there some of the software will not work in the upgrade. That might happen, and you have to be prepared for that possibility. People upgrade their computers and think, well, I can't understand why it doesn't work. It's very complex to upgrade an operating system. And for those fanboys, Apple fanboys, that say, oh, well, we don't have that in. Yeah, you know what? I've got a MacBook Pro, and I've upgraded from 10.7 to 0.8 to 0.9 to 0.10, and I can tell you I lost software in there that doesn't work in 0.8 or 10.9 or whatever. So please don't give me that, on Apple we have everything going right. You do not. Okay, And I have a MacBook Pro, so I'm not, just a Windows fanboy like a lot of people have been calling me, by the way, on this channel. And I am just a computer fanboy. And I love Windows and I love Macs. And I love Windows 10. And you know what? There's not a perfect world out there on any computers. So just be prepared that maybe some of the software, but you know what, the biggest software like Photoshop and Office and stuff like that will really upgrade well, I think, in Windows 10. Usually the big software, the big pieces of software that are expensive usually upgrade pretty well in general. So that's for keeping files. If you don't want to keep your files, you'll be also able to go and do a kind of a clean install. You'll have the option if you don't want to keep anything. Like I will do that option because I don't want to upgrade Windows 8.1 that I have. I want to have a clean install to the Windows 10. Well, then you will have the option to remove everything and install Windows 10, which will basically wipe out everything, and you'll have what's close to a clean install. Of course, it's not necessarily a clean install, because I understand, when you say clean install, like I mean clean install by installing with a thumb drive. But that, after you upgrade, you'll be able to do it if you want and have a bootable thumb drive or DVD to upgrade and do a real clean install if you want to. So both options are available: keeping everything or erase everything and start from scratch. Question number 4, which is a very popular one: should I back up? And a simple answer: you should always back up. You should never, never, never take for granted that your computer will turn on and have everything there every day. That is the worst thing you can do. And as a tech guy, I can tell you the number of people that I saw crying because they lost some really important files, or 10 years of pictures of all of their travels around the world. Come on, upgrade, back up before you do anything. And even if you don't upgrade, even if you don't do anything, you should always have a backup all the time. A real safe computer usage is to have a minimum of 2 spots, 2 different places where you got your important files. A thumb drive, your computer; a hard drive, your computer. Even better, why not 3? A thumb drive, your computer, and somewhere online. Maybe with OneDrive, for example, or Google Drive, or whatever. So that question is, a question I find funny, because I think you should always back up anyway. And that's it. Whether you upgrade or change your computer or not, you should always upgrade. Backup, sorry. Question number 5. My computer is X years old. It's an old Dell, an old Toshiba, an old whatever, and it had Vista. I've upgraded it to Windows 7 at some point. Do you think that's going to work on Windows 10? It works on Windows 7. SP1 should work on Windows 10. Works on, that's pretty much the same. Now, of course, the older the computer, the more, I'd say, the more delicate the upgrade to Windows 10 can be. But you know what? I got a Toshiba here that's a Core 2 that was with Windows Vista when I bought it. I upgraded to Windows 7 when the Windows 7 came out. And it has the icon for the upgrade to Windows 10. I clicked on it. It says everything's fine. And that computer is probably 8 years old. Something like that. 7 to 8 years old. So you know what? Even if you have an old computer, it's surprising. And you know what? Windows 10, because a lot of you said, oh, well, Windows 10 must be quite, use a lot of resources, use a lot of computer power. Well, actually, Windows 10 uses less resources than Windows 7. Meaning that Windows 10 will probably be faster on an old machine that your Windows 7 is. So that's an interesting part, and one of the reasons why actually I want to upgrade my old machine, because even though it works fine, maybe it's going to be faster in Windows 10. Who knows? Question number 6. Do I upgrade on the 29th or I wait? I would recommend that most people that will update their computer from 7 to 10 wait. Wait for everybody to, wait for the videos that I'll post telling you how it went well. I'll post videos if, there's major issues or glitches. I'll know about it and I'll post videos to say, okay, if you've got this or this type of computer or hardware, it seems there's a problem with the upgrader. It's a big update. It's a new operating system. And I think that if your computer is, the main computer you use all the time, waiting a little bit is not a bad idea, because you'll have all the good and the bad with Windows 10 upgrade. And of course, check back here, because I'll be posting all the videos of is it going to upgrade or not. That's for sure. Other question. Okay, well, since I posted my video saying that insiders first and so on, a lot of people said, well, it tells me on the 29th I should have it. Well, no, it's going to be a gradual update for everybody. Insiders get it first. For those that don't know what an insider is someone like me that's trying out Windows 10 right now in the different builds, and that is really, helping Microsoft to make Windows 10 the best operating system possible. Latest build is 10.162. Hopefully it doesn't change while I'm talking here. So insiders first. On the 29th, most insiders I think will get it. Maybe the 30th, it could be a day or two, because there's going to be a lot of downloads in the servers if we upgrade. So insiders first, and then gradually everybody will have it in the weeks that follow. Meaning that if you have reserved your copy, you'll have it sometime in the weeks that follow July 29th if you're on Windows 8.1 and Windows 7 SP1. So it's not going to be, on the 29th. For most people, it's going to be sometime after that. You'll get a notification, something telling you, okay, we're ready to go. You've got the operating system downloaded. You can install it now. So that's how it's going to work. Insiders first, and gradually everybody will have it afterwards. Question number 8. Will XYZ program work? Will, my World of Warcraft work? Will my Photoshop work? Will my Microsoft Office work? Look, most programs will work when you upgrade. But it's a complex issue, and I can't say that everything will work. If you're scared of losing something, wait. Wait and see in the different forums. Oh, okay, World of Warcraft is compatible, it's going to work well. Okay, then I'll upgrade. Just wait. Don't do it right away. You have the possibility to wait so that you'll know if your favorite piece of software worked fine when the upgrade was done. And for those that are afraid of losing software because you've got pirated games and so on, come on. It's not really cool to have pirated software. I'm sorry, but it's not. Question number 9. I'll have to, I've said it at the beginning, but I really going to say it again. Is it free forever? Is it free forever? Yes. Is there going to be a subscription? No. It's free. If you got it free in the first year, it will stay. I don't know why I have to say this a million times. That question comes back so much. It's, amazing that people listen and just don't understand it correctly. You got Windows 10 free in the first year by upgrading your Windows 8.1 or Windows 7 SP1 machine. You got it free. It stays free. You'll have it free. You'll be able to reinstall it on your computer in 3 years from now. Free. The only requirement with that is the fact that it has to stay on the same computer that you have, because it will be tied to the machine you have. And you know what? People will ask me, yeah, but what about if I change my graphics card in my desktop, or I change my hard drives? These are not going to change much of the computer itself, meaning that Windows 10 has always been tied to the overall hardware of your machine. It takes in account, your CPU, the motherboard stuff. It takes, many signatures of hardware, so that when you install it, it knows that you're installing on the same computer again. And with experience, I can tell you that apart from upgrading your motherboard, that will surely make your Windows become, kind of a trial, because it's going to say, I don't recognize this machine. If you change your hard drive, you change your sound card, you change your graphics adapter, graphics card, these changes are not going to affect the free version of Windows 10. Big upgrades like the motherboard will surely change it, though, because it thinks you have a new computer. And that, well, what can you do? You can, through the years, I've been calling Microsoft when, people upgrade their machines, and, saying, well, they upgraded the machine, but they have only one machine, and can we just activate Windows 10 on that new machine? And they've been pretty cool about it. So I don't expect any changes for that. I think they'll still be cool about it. If you upgrade your machine, and it's the only machine that you're using Windows 10, call them up, tell them. I think they're going to be pretty cool. And finally, the last question, which I do have pretty often, people saying, I don't want to use Microsoft accounts. Can I have a local account in Windows 10 and just use it like that? And that's mostly a question of people with Windows 7, because if you're on Windows 8.1, there are good chances you are using a Microsoft account, because it was required for a lot of stuff. Windows 10, what's nice, Microsoft relaxed the rules of Windows 10 regarding accounts. It has relaxed the fact that Microsoft accounts will not be required in Windows 10 to use it. So it means that you will be able to do much more in Windows 10 with just a local account than you did in Windows 8.1. For example, using the Microsoft Store will be available with a local account, when in Windows 8.1, if you wanted to purchase stuff, you had to log into your Microsoft account. They're going to change that. In Windows 10, Microsoft accounts are something that's not going to be something you have to use. Local accounts will be fine. And they've kind of backed up a little bit on this, and I think it's fine, because a lot of people don't like having a computer that's logged in to a Microsoft account. And I understand that. There's always the little scary part of, what do they do when I'm logged in with my Windows? What do they see? What information they might have about us? And I understand that. It is true that, we are giving our information, our personal info, to companies out there that are something in the world, in that internet place, and it is something that is scary. So local accounts will be fine in Windows 10. They really backed up on that. So it'll be up to you. You want to use a Microsoft account or not? I'll use my Microsoft account. Got no problem with that personally. But if you don't like that and want just a local account, that's fine, and it's going to work well. So these are the top 10 questions that I've just answered. I hope it answers one of your questions. You've got a question, you've got something you want to know that I did not cover here. Why not put your question in the comments below this video? And who knows, maybe I'll do another top questions and answers with maybe different questions that people will have. Hopefully I've answered your question, and now you know pretty much how to use your upgrade, and will you wait, will you continue or not. If you enjoy our videos, hey, why not give us thumbs up, why not subscribe? You'll be informed when new videos are online. And we'll have tons of videos of Windows 10 here, so if you want to learn Windows 10, want to learn how to use it, maybe you have a question, this is going to be a great channel for that. I hope you guys continue to follow. It's really cool and really fun to have all the feedback from all of you. So thank you for watching.